Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the subject of abuse. And abuse can come in many forms. It can come in physical abuse, emotional, verbal, and even sexual. And the National Domestic Violence Hotline website actually has a series of questions that you can go through, and if you answer yes to even one of these questions, you are in an abusive relationship. So I just want to share with you those questions that are on their website. And if you do answer yes to any of these questions, like I said, it only takes one yes for you to be in an abusive relationship, and I'll give you some information at the end for how to seek help and getting out of an abusive relationship. So the questions are: does your partner embarrass you with put-downs, look at you or act in ways that scare you, control who you see, talk to, what you do, or what you go to see, isolate you from friends, family, or supporters, manipulates you with control of money, dominates all decisions, prevents you from working or attending school, deny or downplay abuse, or even tries to blame you for provoking the abuse, destroys your property, intimidates you with guns, knives, or other weapons, shoves you, slaps you, chokes you, or hits you, force you to drop charges, threatens to commit suicide, threatens to kill you or harm your loved ones. Now, these are all questions directly from the National Domestic Violence Hotline, and statistics are 1 in 11 teens report being a victim of abuse. And like I said at the beginning, abuse comes in many forms. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can even be verbal or sexual. And I think the most often thought of is physical, because that's the one you can visually see the consequences of and the violence of the most. But I think the one that's overlooked oftentimes is the verbal abuse, and this is actually a very common one amongst young adults. And it can be as simple a phrase of "you're too sensitive," or "you're too emotional," or "you can't take a joke." If your partner is saying any of these things, they're most likely being verbally abusive and can lead to emotional abuse as well. If they're calling you names or embarrassing you purposefully in front of your loved ones or friends, this is not normal behavior. This is not acceptable behavior, and it is abuse, and it can become very dangerous if left alone. And I just hope that if you ask yourself these questions and you answer honestly and realize that the relationship that you're currently in is an abusive one, that you get out. And if you have trouble getting out of a relationship on your own, find someone to help you. Find a friend or a family member or someone you can trust to help you get out of that relationship. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it gives you something to think about. And please remember to be epic, because you are. Talk to you soon.